If there's anything I've learned from filming 99 different cosplay music videos in the last 4.5 years, it's this. Cosplay is for everyone, and that cosplay is an art form. The reason I say this is because imagine a cosplayer. It doesn't matter how old they are, what sex they are, what they believe, what their orientation is, or what their economic status is. Because when it comes down to it, that cosplayer is taking a variety of materials, using all of their resources, not to mention the fact implementing different methods and techniques, some that they're familiar with, some that they're not. And sometimes it's part of a solo cosplay project, it could be part of a team-up cosplay, or even a giant group cosplay. No matter what the case, when you see the cosplay in its final form, from concept to reality, you see how much passion, how much effort, and how much time this cosplayer has put into their cosplay. And more importantly, when they put on that cosplay, they are no longer themselves. They are that character that they are portraying. It doesn't matter if it's an anime character, cartoon, comic, video game, movie, TV series, whether it's a different interpretation of the character or even a straight up 100% recreation of that character. This person has become them and has brought them to life in the most spectacular way. And as a videographer, when I see these cosplayers perfect their art and continue to evolve and do greater things every single year I've been doing this, it inspires me to raise the bar up on every single video I've made and change it up to where it's not just the same thing over and over again. It's constantly evolving, it's constantly changing. And for me, as a cosplay videographer, this cosplay music videos I make, this is my art. And if I can make the cosplayer that I filmed relive or feel emotion from the moment they saw the video that I filmed them in, or even inspire another cosplayer that liked that particular cosplay, or even inspire a photographer or videographer who just enjoys watching these types of videos, and even inspire anyone else to not only pick up the cosplay art or even the photographer videographer art. As long as I'm inspiring people like these cosplayers are, I know I'm doing my job right. My first cosplay music video was PAX South 2015. I was working with the DJI Ronin, an Atlas camera support system, a Canon 60D with a 10-22mm lens. And when I was editing this video, I realized I was filming in the wrong frame rate. I was filming at 30 frames, not 60, but still I kept editing it the best way I could. And I was using all sorts of different animations and trickery to edit these videos. I was using digital juice opening animations, copyrighted songs, track mats to have multiple videos in the same shot, not to mention bokeh overlays, and even film impact transitions to kind of give a little bit of panache. And I was doing this for several reasons. One, I was trying to see if I could develop a proper YouTube channel, but two, I was trying to get practice for my job at Vicare Media, which allowed me to get more practice with the Ronin. And I told myself, if this video got more than 1,000 views, I was going to continue making these videos. And lo and behold, it got more than 1,000 views, and I kept doing it more and more. I even went to my first out-of-state convention, which was my next con, Lexington Comic and Toy Convention. And going from there to even a lot of their cons, and even Anime Matsuri, I think those two particular cons allowed for me to solidify my reputation as a cosplay videographer, but also allow people to enjoy watching the work I do. And for me, I used to be a part of the cosplay scene and I enjoy cosplaying, but to film it was a different story. It allowed for me to get a lot more creative with a medium that not only I was familiar with and had even experience with in college, but also doing this for a living. I thought this could not only sharpen my skills, but also make me a better videographer professionally as well as personally, because as much as I love cosplay, I just enjoy filming it more. And that's something I think you can definitely see in the first year of seeing my director's cut cosplay music videos. 2016 was a different year. For the first couple videos, I was doing the same thing I was doing in 2015, but at Anime Matsuri, I kind of wanted to see if I could do something better. So I reached out to the community and asked what they think I could do better. And a lot of them stated that my videos were too fast edits and you couldn't really admire the cosplayer, and I realized that they were right. And I wanted to do more. And at the next con, which was Space City Comic-Con, now it's called Scam City Comic-Con because the owner more or less scammed a lot of people, including myself, I actually brought in a new camera equipment, the Canon 70D with the 35mm prime L series Canon lens, which is currently what I'm filming with right now, the camera that's currently recording me at the moment. But when I saw the quality of the videos from Space City Comic-Con to even A-Kon and Comicpalooza, the difference was night and day. you can see a lot more crispness on the cosplayer, not to mention the focus was better, I had more control of the f-stops, but it really enhanced the cosplay shot even more. I was still doing some track mats here and there, but at that time I was also starting to use copyright-free music and got rid of all the opening animations and bokeh overlays. And I think doing that definitely focused more on the cosplay rather than the actual enhancement of the video shot, which granted it was fun to do, but I think it took away from the cosplayers' hard work and passion that they put into their cosplay. 2017 was a different animal for me because I was still trying to do the same thing I was doing in 2016, but I was trying to do multiple videos instead, giving more content for the viewer. At Katsucon, when I was there, there was a part of me that felt I wasn't doing good work and I was really ready to call it quits. And I had two friends, Jenny Belly and Sansa's Cosplay, reach out to me and say, hey, we're going to be part of Stella Chu's Underwatch video or Underwatch shoot. And I'm like, oh, what's that? And it's like, oh, it's just all of us in lingerie. And I'm like, do you need a videographer? And they said, yeah, and I followed them. And I recorded Stella Chu's speech and I recorded all these amazing cosplayers, guys and gals in lingerie in public in front of everyone. And for me, seeing as I was trying to quit the cosplay scene at that time, I wanted to go out with a bang. So I edited that video within the same night, sent the link to Stella Chu as well as Jenny Belly and Census, and they shared it with their friends, and it kept growing and growing to the point to where even GameSpot and Kotaku shared the video, and I'm like, okay, maybe I'm onto something. And when I released the Katsucon Part 1 and 2 videos as well as the Overwatch, those videos were the first times where I got not only tens of thousands of views, but over hundreds of thousands of views. And literally, if it wasn't for that particular Katsucon convention, you would not see my videos anymore. I would literally probably still be working at my job, whether it's at Mattress Firm back in the time to where I'm working now at MD Anderson. And I can literally say this, that I'm glad I went to that Katsucon, because from there, the videos I went to, such as Fan Expo Dallas, Comicpalooza, even Anime Expo, and other conventions I went to that year, they were just so great. And I even did a cool little mini shoot that Jenny was hosting at Anime Matsuri called the Virgin Killer Sweater Shoot. And that did even better than I was hoping, even though my gear wasn't working. But still, I kept pushing myself and I kept pushing myself, even when I was about to call it quits. And you might get a second win. And for me, those conventions in that particular year was my second win of continuing to create and make cosplay music videos. 2018 was sort of a stagnant year. I was trying to see if I could outdo myself like I did in 2017. There were times where I was trying to reach out to the conventions. Sometimes they helped, sometimes they didn't. But for me, I actually instead went to the cosplayers themselves. Not only cosplay guests, but even reaching out to all the cosplayers I wanted to work with. And even I had cosplayers reaching out to me at times. And so I continued pushing myself to not only perfect my art and film more outside, but also film more unique scenery. And I got the chance to do that at all these different cons. And Katsucon, I even did that there again, did even better than before, even though I was only there for 2 days. And even did even more better work at other conventions. And like Comicpalooza and A-Kon and even Anime Expo. And I got to even go back to one of my favorite conventions, Morphicon, and got to be in cosplay. But I also got to make a lot of cool new videos and even work with the new gear, which was the DJI Osmo, which it was okay, but it didn't give me the same exact look that I liked with the Canon 70D. But still, it's all about trying new avenues and new areas to go through and seeing what works and what doesn't work. Because no matter how hard you fail, you have to still keep pushing yourself, because you know if that failure is going to lead to a success in the near future. 2019, the year we're currently on, I'm trying to do a lot more different events. I actually said goodbye to PAX South for the last time. It was my farewell video there, but that video turned out to be even better than I imagined in terms of creativity, but also in viewership, and I was really proud of that. But I also got a chance to go to other out-of-state events. I got to go to my first cruise, which was also the maiden voyage of ColossalCon cruise, and got to go to all these beautiful sceneries. And I even got to go to a chance back to Katsucon the day before and the day after, make a lot of cool new connections, make a lot of great new content, and even work with all these cosplayers outside of their great shoots. And even at C2E2, where I went there, I got to be a part of the cosplay scene again by being in cosplay and premiering my Ant-Man cosplay, which was filmed beautifully by Mineral Blue, and I owe them a lot for that. But even going back to Morphicon Express, just to work with all these different people and do different things and try new different techniques, such as creating end credits, but more importantly, just trying new ways of introducing these videos and making them better. It's constantly evolving. And if you look back from today all the way back to when I first started in 2015, every year it's continuously evolving, it's continuously either getting better or changing the look. It doesn't matter, because the thing is, you have to keep your audience not only engaged but intrigued, because if you can change yourself and continue getting better and better, that's what's going to continue making your work all the more worthwhile watching. And I definitely think I'm very happy with the work I've done in the past and even the work I've done today, and I can only hope that the next 100 cosplay music videos I make is going to not only inspire but also entertain not only the cosplay community and convention community, but also all the people that just enjoy the videos I make.
Kevin's been creating cosplay video content for so many years now, and you can definitely see his passion and his creativity in every single video.
Every single time that he makes one and he puts it out, just seeing the community come together and seeing how much fun everyone's having at the cons, it definitely makes me want to A, go to more conventions, and B, do more cosplay.
Watching your videos has been great because it gives me new ideas and new cosplay senpais to follow.
You're such a huge asset to the cosplay community worldwide, and you've impacted a lot of lives, including mine.
He genuinely cares about all of his friends and the people that he works with. He's one of the few people that you know straight off the bat from meeting him that he's not a fake person, that he's genuinely kind and caring. So it's always been an amazing experience.
And the fact he lets anybody who cosplays into any of his videos.
Yeah, what he said.
I love how you collaborate with so many cosplayers from different walks of life, whether big or small, and want to get their names out there.
And just overall people having fun. So I think that's a great experience to put out there on the internet.
And he's not necessarily looking for the prettiest people, but he's looking for something more. And I don't know how to put it into words, but it draws me in.
Because you get to see the craftsmanship of every single person that is in the video, and it does like a little reel of them, and it's just fantastic.
Anywhere from the song choices to the transition, everything you do fits so perfectly.
All the choreography is great.
His videos have helped me with my depression, and they keep me motivated and inspire me to cosplay.
And because of that, I reached out to Kevin months ago, talking about like maybe we could collaborate. He was open to it. I was incredibly excited, and we did get there. We worked together for a little bit at Oni-Con, and it was one of the best experiences that I've had.
Just how you show people in your videos, it has like really inspired and given me a lot of inspiration and creativity of how I do things on my own behind the cosplay projects.
I have been so honored to work with him and be featured in a couple of his videos, and
he's just really easygoing and fun to work with, and I have a great time every time we work together.
You're very level-headed, you're very, very kind to just about anybody you've met before.
He is really thankful for everyone who is participating and really genuine, and I thought that this is somebody that I'd like to continue to work with, to create videos with.
It's people like them, people like the photographers and the videographers, that make us cosplayers actually look cool and feel cool.
And I just want to say thank you for representing the entire cosplay community, because it truly is noticeable, and I appreciate that so much.
Again, Kevin, thank you so much for all your hard work and your years of just like unending love and creativity. You put so many amazing videos out there every single year, and I cannot wait to see what you do next.
You know, it's been an honor to grow with you in this community, and you know, I really appreciate all your hard work, man, and just I wish nothing but the best for you.
Yes, thank you so much, and here's to more, and in the name of the moon, keep on shining, and happy 100.
You're one of the best videographers out there in the cosplay world, and I can't wait for you to do 100 more. So yes, do 100 more, get it up to 200. I know you got this, brother.
Get to the next 200, 300, 400. I have over 400 videos on my channel, so just keep pumping it out and you're gonna hit it, man. You're gaining success, you're getting the views. Keep making content, do what feels right, and make content that you would watch and that you love.
Just keep up the good work that you've been doing.
always be looking to improve yourself and keep on making content.
Kevin, keep killing it. You're rocking the world right now with your videos, and I'm really happy I got to work with you.
I think for me, as a cosplay videographer, having the chance to work with so many cosplayers in and out of cosplay, but also develop a personal relationship with each and every one of them, it means a lot to me. It means the fact that not only have I found a place within this community, but also have found a way to work with them even more outside of the con floor. And for me, if I can do that, that means I know that I've done my job right as a professional. And for everyone I've worked with for the first time, for the 100th time, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I thank you for being a part of these Director's Cut cosplay music videos, but more importantly, I thank you for being not only a colleague, but a friend. And I look forward to making another 100 Director's Cut cosplay music videos for the next couple of years, and hopefully you all continue to watch them and be a part of them.
I'm shaking now, 'cause you say those things, then shut me out. Got no clue what you have found. I'm a rose in thorns, but you cut me down. It's wrong, I can't make right. I love the bird below you, said myself that this is the last time. It's wrong, I can't make right. Slipping off in the moonlight when I knew the truth. I had myself for you. I know the truth.
Thank you all for watching the 100th episode of the Director's Cut cosplay music videos. If you like these videos and want to check out my other videos, you can click the links here. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the bell icon to be notified. And aside from that, I'll see you all in the next episode of the Director's Cut cosplay music video. Peace out, y'all.